Okay, so, I've been talking about doing this for a quick minute now. This is for my dear friend. I've been meaning to show off my Vault 88 tour to those of you who are watching. This is just a way that I can show this off to my friend without streaming it, because streaming leads to a lot of errors on my end. And yeah, so I've been meaning to show off my Vault 88 build. It's not done. I use a plethora of mods, and I am just going to do a little walkthrough. And yeah, so as you all know with Vault 88, the you can see the mods glitching out here. This area is kind of like really hard to build in, so I don't touch it too much. I try and put lights in it, but as we can see, this area does not light well. It does not light well. You can kind of see I have lights there, and there, and there. But no, it does not like to light for me. I have my little security guy here. I always try and make them a little bit different. I have to get more vault armor. And then again, I don't really touch this area because I know it's very hard to like decorate it afterwards. It's very sensitive, but you kind of have the same little vault area here. You have like a little terminal. And yeah, I mean, pretty standard. I would like to switch out those lockers at the very least, but oops, we will see about that. But yeah, I think Vault 88 is actually one of my favorite settlements to build in. I really do enjoy building in it. I find it the most fun to build a vault, even though it's very frustrating. Because this settlement, this expansion pack, I don't think was done properly, but that is, I think, very common for Fallout 4, even though I love the game. But we are about to take our first look inside. And yeah, this is it. I don't know if you remember me telling you, I 1000% stole this idea to put the trees here. I think it really like fits the space up because one of the biggest problems with building in this vault, you have no idea, is lighting and filling up like empty spaces because there's only so much you can do, I find. So yeah, I have these trees. It's from the USO mod. I know that one for a fact. There are other mods like Vault 88, like quality of life mods. You'll recognize one of the children from the
What?
Institute.
I'm not even
here.
doing anything.
That's another mod that I have for another settlement I'm working on. But yeah, this is the atrium, the big space. I was kind of telling you before. I always kind of have a weird idea. Like I don't understand how vaults really are supposed to work. Because in my mind, they're like these like space efficient, like squeeze as many people as you can, like social experiments, which I think they
Anytime
are.
you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're
Which
lugging,
I
you
think
just,
they are, but
just let
they're
me know.
also, especially in this DLC, they gave
Now
us a
that the
lot of
Institute is
pieces.
gone, we
Okay.
can finally start to work on making the
They
Commonwealth
gave us a
better
lot of
place for our kids.
pieces to make it
There ain't
like
enough
big and
beds to
grand.
go around.
So I tried making this one pretty big and grand. I think it came out pretty nice. I wouldn't change anything too much. I just have to add in decorations. But we're gonna go to like the maintenance area of it all. We'll start on the bottom. So again, not everything's done. I need to get something that will add in a bunch of clutter here. But this is kind of like the big stock room. I'm gonna put everything in here that I can. I dropped a bunch of things, but then my game crashed, so we stopped that there. This was, or is, oh yes, this is the mod I was mentioning before to you, where it's at nighttime, the lights are like a blue color. I don't know what mod it is. But yeah, I have, again, with a vault, I figured there should be no access points to the ground level. But they gave us such a big section, so frustratingly like massive. I wanted to at least give like options since that's kind of what they provided with us. So yeah, I made this little entrance point here. There's like a little thing. It's to do maintenance. It really shouldn't be open in my vault idea, but I included it just in case. And so you have like a little maintenance, a little scavenging area. I tried my best, honestly. But yeah. And then you have this like little faux atrium. Again, I don't really know what is a good balance of like confined spaces and open spaces. I just tried to do open like where it made sense. Where it's not. This is like the greenhouse. You have a few crops.
Seems to be growing well.
I think like this is pretty good. NPC use scanner machine. Oh. Obviously this is from another mod. I did get an Institute Settler mod, which was what I was mentioning before, and it adds in a lot of little things that I can like make these people do, which I'm really happy about. Because with this mod, because I have 37 settlers here, which is kind of crazy. I really struggle to find jobs for all of them, but I tried my best. But yeah, this is our greenhouse. There's a second level. I tried. Funny enough, this was originally where all the people were supposed to be living, like the rooms for the vault dwellers, but didn't really work out. This was supposed to be like an animal room, but I just kind of made it into like a multi-crop room. I think it like works really nicely, and then you have like your little science equipment and stuff. It's pretty nice. It's like very greenhousey. But yeah, that's pretty much my plant level. This was supposed to go down. A lot of things were changed on this map. Again, I told you this used to be the like residential part of the vault, but I switched that up. As you can see, the classroom is still here. So, and I like the classroom actually. I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, and then we have our little clinic here. Everyone should be asleep. One of the most frustrating things is that I made a you'll see it. I made a good residential area, I think, but they don't go there. But yeah, this is kind of like the maintenance side. This is where like you have your health, your food, your like scavenging, scrap, kind of like one of the more important parts of the vault. And you'll see as we go down here, you'll also have another greenhouse. Again, pretty simple. I want to upgrade it a little bit, but I'm like I am doing my best to find like a good mix of everything. This was a very troubled area to do. I feel like it kind of shows. I don't know how to fix this. I am terrible with the carpet glitch. I cannot do it, and I don't know why it has gaps. It bothers me to no end, but I cannot fix it right now.
Keep leading and I'll follow you.
So we have like
That
a
was the
little
deal,
laundry
right?
area here, and then we have like another little like I guess workshop kind of place here. And then we have probably the most frustrating thing to build for me was this water station. I did not use the water station that is provided because it's honestly too much. So I kind of made my own. This is a mod that lets you put the water things in the ground, which I think is really nice actually. And it's not like traditional vault tech, but I think it looks really cool. It kind of like gives like this more condensed vault vibe. That's another thing. The resources are too far apart, and the map that is in this Vault 88 expansion pack does not support building that far out because the settlers do not go that far out. If you go here, you have like a little robotic section where I built one robot. I like it overall. I tried to keep all the maintenance stuff on one side. That's just a bathroom, I believe. Yep, that's just like a little bathroom with CWSS, I think, like showers and bathrooms. Great little mod. This is our generator room. Another massive room, but I kind of like how it came out. These gray walls are from a mod. I think it's like Owl's Bigger Windows, maybe? But overall, pretty nice. Like, I think it looks really nice. I kind of want to make it darker. I might play around with the lighting a little bit, but I really like it. Again, I do kind of struggle with, like, am I supposed to make this, like, a big room, or should it be more condensed? Because with this stuff, it would always have to be at this level, but, like, Should it be darker, more intense? Because if anyone remembers from Fallout 3, though I remember Vault. Oh, I'm gonna lose my Fallout card. Vault 101 was like very crammed and all that, and I just don't think like I achieved the same thing. You have your little food area over here, little guy. I have to change him into a vault suit. I heard my robot. Whatever. And then you have like a kitchen space, which I figured like they would prepare the food here, and then you would make it. You have your little vault experiment. Then you have the gym. That's just another hallway to get to the gym and not go through there all the way. But you have like lockers, you have the gym equipment, you have two locker rooms, one ideally for men and women, but either one, they're basically the same. Let me show that off actually. Again, I could add more. I'm still trying to figure out. I want to get the base stuff done first and then focus on the decorating. But you got like the showers. Oh, you got the showers and you got everything. It's pretty nice. And then you have more. This is the gym, by the way. This is like the workout area. You have more gym equipment here. These treadmills come from a mod. They don't work, but the rest of the stuff is given by
Hello,
Vault Tech.
Overseer.
Oh, and they're phasing through the walls. But yeah, I like the idea of building a vault, but this expansion really like. It never committed, I feel like. It never did its due diligence. This is the store. We got like, I guess I'm not here at a good time. We can wait for 1 second. And I'll talk about my problems with this expansion pack. My biggest issues are, oh, it is early. My biggest issues are that they all kind of stay in the atrium. They don't really like, they don't explore the vault, and that's my biggest issue with the residential area, is that they don't go there. And it's not that hard to get to. Maybe it is, but they will go in the residential area, but they won't sleep in it, which is kind of bothering me. And I wish they gave, with the Vault Tech expansion, they gave more jobs for the settlers to do. Because yes, you get the barber and the doctor, surgeon, whatever. But I don't know, it's just like I need more jobs because I have too many settlers. My food's already so high already, but again, these need more like decorations and stuff like this, but this is the trading depot where they all go. I'm gonna put in more decorations. You have weapons, armor, and general. This is for the traders. You have the
I figured the last thing I'd be worried
shop.
about in a vault is finding a place to sleep.
Okay, we get it. You have the barber shop, and that's just an exit to the outside in case like they ever need to do maintenance. That's kind of my justification. So then we have our staircase that goes up. And this is like a lounge area where they could go after work, play the slot machines, just like vibe a little bit. I have to do a little bit more with lighting, but I really like how this room turns out. I like that it's so close to the actual residential area, which is this, which I love because I have never done it. I've never I think I did a great job. Sorry. This is just kind of more condensed living.
Vault-Tec got to choose who lived and who died. See, that's kind of like playing God, if you ask me.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. Like, I think this actually turned out really good. This was nothing like I originally had it. I originally had it like as small hallways, like a 1x1 hallway where just like where the rooms were. And then I did like a double, and I made it like a double one, and I was like, oh, I really like that look. And then I was like, I could just make it bigger, and that could be like the residential area. Because with like vaults like Vault 85 and Vault... No, I'm sorry, with all Vault 81 and 95, they have like designated residential spots that are a little bit like this. And I think it turned out pretty good. These are the showers, if I'm not mistaken. No. These are... Okay, wait a minute. This is it. That's just like, again, the communal like restrooms for everyone. This is just like a little, I guess like security office. Like a smaller one, if anything. And then, yeah, we just have the residential area. I think it turned out great, personally. It's one of my favorite parts of the build. I think it looks nice. It's very, like, that, like, condensed but big thing I was talking about with, like, Vault-Tec designing. And I like it a lot, actually. This is just a small hallway that takes you to, like, another living space for the people. Kind of just like where they can live and vibe and just, like, you know, do their own thing. You have another shop here. My vision for this was kind of like, this is like their little, like, Vault-Tec needs, like whatever they need that isn't really something that, like, an outside trader would go. And then it ties right back into the greenhouse and everything else. And the last thing to kind of show, you have my overseer office, which is very dark. I also don't like that this kid is in
Sometimes
here. But
I hide my dad's work notes just to mess with him. It drives him crazy.
But yeah, what I always do is I always make the office, the overseer office, more of a showroom, and then I use these blue, like, luxe royalty things as, like, the bedroom, because I think it looks nice. And yeah, we just kind of can loop around through the whole vault like this. We have Stanley, my little robot that I built. I like the robots that beep more than anything else. But if we go back down, there is one more area I can show off. And it's gonna be right here, actually. I forgot to do it when I first came in. This is my security office. I actually really like this. I think it looks pretty good.
I wonder how
this
high
is
the
like
vault
the
numbers
best
go.
my decorations do. And yeah, I mean, you got, like, the guns, you got the Vault 88 trunk, you got, like, a little prison cell if need be. Maybe I would like to put a window there, but I don't think that's really, like, in the realm of possibility. Some blunders I've made along this build.
Yes.
Redoing this whole thing was so annoying, because I had to, like, figure out a way to make it all work. And then the most annoying area, actually, I touched upon it a little bit, was the water room. So if you see two dead ends. So if you look here, there is the greenhouse above, and I want to make it so that way, like, you could go up to the greenhouse, and I just couldn't. I took out this, I rearranged all this because I wanted to do better stairs too. And for whatever reason, this terrible settlement is set up is so frustrating because you can't do 3 floors. You just can't, and I don't know exactly why. You can kind of see that corner. I haven't planted anything because that's where the door used to be. That's what happens when you load mods, guys. It takes a minute. Or 2, or 3. Give it 1. We're just gonna cut this out now. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The water area was the most frustrating thing to do. Oh, you can still see what I was doing. So yeah, I tried to, like, remove these and tried putting a staircase to go, like, down there, and it just wouldn't work with me. It hated me. I tried to put the stairs here, I tried to put the stairs here. For whatever reason, this thing, or, like, the clipping of the Vault-Tec stairs, so frustrating. It just doesn't like to work. And yeah, so I struggled a lot with that. I eventually gave up and just settled on this design, which I do like. I do wish, like, it was a little bit more accessible, but I think that's kind of the fun of the vault. It's supposed to be like a little labyrinth-esque. I don't know how I have 37 villagers, as you see, or settlers. And yeah, overall I really like building this vault. I feel like I always build the vaults a little bit differently, but for sure this is the one I'm like most proud of. I think it actually looks really good. Oh, there's another scientist. I think it looks really good. And
Aren't
yeah,
vaults supposed to have beds?
shut. I think it looks really good. And you know, hope to anyone who watches this enjoy my little thing. But to my friend who I've been telling this to for about a week, I hope you understand all the troubles and tribulations I've gone through now. Anyway, adios.